What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Food Junkie, just coming at you with another video. This weather is so schizophrenic here in Georgia. 1 minute it's cold as all get out, 1 minute it's hot as hell, 1 minute it's raining, 1 minute it's threatening to snow, sleet, ice, sun shining, wind blowing. This weather is so schizophrenic. So anyways, enough about that. I'm coming to you to talk about me and my YouTube experience. This is prior to me actually creating content and posting it on YouTube. Okay, well, as I stated on several of my earlier videos, I am an avid YouTube watcher. I watch a lot of different people, only subscribe to about 10 to 13 people. I watch people because I'm always open to give people, a chance and to see if their personalities mesh with my personality and things of that nature. Although I may like your content, once in a while, I don't like you enough to subscribe to you. That just is what it is. And the people that I do subscribe to, I've been subscribed to pretty much since I discovered this type of content on YouTube. Initially, I used YouTube to, watch videos, listen to music, things like that. Then I ran across, I won't say their name, but I ran across some people and I started watching. And then watching them led me to other YouTubers that I started watching. Then led to other YouTubers and things like that. Then I hanging out in the city here in Atlanta, or the Atlanta area, I should say. I started running into these people that I've seen on YouTube because we kind of run in the same circles or frequent the same spots, I should say, when I do go out and hang out and stuff. So I started hanging out with them. They still don't know that I watch them. They may know now, but I still didn't let them know that I watch them while I'm a subscriber of theirs because, here in Atlanta, everyone does something, either as a side hustle, as a part-time gig, or as a full-time gig, or how they make their money, how they live and things like that. So, it's not a big deal to run into a housewife, a medicine wife, some reality star, some actor, things like that. Like, I've run into people that I've watched since I was little, I've worked with people in the entertainment industry for styling or dressing them or designing something for them that are icons, So running into a YouTuber or a reality star, is like running into, the mailman. No offense to a reality star or a reality personality, I should say, or a YouTube personality. There's no offense to that. But here in Atlanta, you run into athletes and, going nose? No, sorry about that. But you run into athletes and reality stars and celebrities like that all the time, especially if you run in certain circles, It's not a big deal to see someone, like a Nene Leakes or a Lisa Wu or Sheree Whitfield or, a Lynn Whitfield, because with all these, Lynn Whitfield is actually a huge star. It's a huge celebrity, beautiful lady, But I named off, Qualwa Blumsford, Lisa Nicole, when I was in school, actually, I did one of my internships next door to Lisa Nicole's shop. She was a medicine wife. So she was on Meriton Medicine, and she's a fashion designer. Fashion designer. That's another story in itself. But it's not a big deal to run into these people or see these people out and about at different events and things like that. So when I ran into a couple of YouTube personalities, YouTube stars, it wasn't a big deal for me. It was exciting for a moment. Then I just said, okay, I see him. Told the people I was with, oh, that's the person I told you about on XYZ. And they're like, oh, I know them too. Okay, so did you know they do this? They're like, yeah, we know, but it's not a big deal. I'm like, okay, cool. Stuff like that. So it's not a big deal because based on the circles you run in, everyone in the city knows someone that is on TV, a reality star, work with somebody who does that, things like that. Be it a stylist, be it an assistant, be it whatever it is, makeup artist, hairstylist, things like that. If you run in those type of circles in the industry. So it's not a big deal to run into a YouTube personality or celebrity. I say that to say that since I've been creating content on and posting it to YouTube, I've been more active in live chats and more active in people that I actually subscribe to and truly like on their page. I've been a little bit more active, Initially, I only, commented and talked actively on one person's thing. I bumped it up to 2 now. And for me, that's more active because I really don't care like that, but I really do feel that people that I interact with on their page, I have a personality very similar to theirs in some way, shape, or form. Either, like there's a group of people, well, there's 2 people that I actually talk to on their page or have commented on their lives and things like that. They are kind of extreme in different personalities, but they have a common ground in how they act and how they deal with things. And although they're 2 extreme different personalities, I'm somewhere in the middle of their personalities in my eyes, because I can definitely see responding to something either way. Depends on my mood. I can either go one way where I'm doing, where I will, cuss you out and call you every name in the book, and use profanity and act a fool. I'm that person, if pushed to that. And I'm also that other calm person that would do slick read your ass quickly, with no problem whatsoever, and make you feel about that big, just with words. And it's appropriate to have both of those skill sets, especially just surviving and living in this world as a human being. But one thing that I think that I have, I think they both have these as well, is that, they're compassionate about people that they're compassionate about. They love people that they love. They are down for people that they're down with. It's not, anything big or crazy or huge, but I think that they're very genuine people in who they are. And so, I'll be honest with you, I'm not clout chasing or anything like that, because I'm not gonna mention their name until I get permission to do so, if I ever do. But it is what it is. I would like to, just have a conversation, or at least some what's the word I'm looking for? A conversation, because it doesn't have to be over the phone or anything like that. But I would like to speak to these people to see if what I'm getting from them off this channel or off their videos is what is real and what is true. And if it is, I think that our personalities will mesh together in real life, not just on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So, not asking them for anything particular, you know what I'm saying? But if they happen to run across my video or happen to see this video, or if anyone knows who I'm talking about, I won't say their names, but one has a very big personality. Well, they both have big personalities, but one is, a little bit more reserved in how they deal with things, how they handle people, and one is, a little bit more in your face and forgiving. One is not so forgiving, which I'm that person as well. But I'm also know that forgiveness isn't for them, it's more so for me. But I won't fool with you anymore, type of thing. I just think that those 2 people that I have mentioned, those people that I have been more active in their chats recently, I just always thought that we had something in common. Actually, the whole group of people that they used to hang out with, or they hung out with, there was a group they were together. I think that my personality will fit well with that group of people. But not pushing anything, not trying to chase anything. That's not what I do. I don't beg people for anything like that. But if you know who I'm talking about, if they happen to see this video, you know who you are. The name is Food Junkie. I've been a little bit more active in your chats recently. So if you see this and you want to contact me, please do so. I have no problem with that. I would love to speak with you, ask you some questions as far as this YouTube game. You know what I'm saying? I've been following your experiences for the past couple of years, so I kind of know your experience in this YouTube game, but just how it helps, hinders, things like that. And see if our personalities really does match. That's what it is. I think that we are all in the same category as far as black male YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? But who knows? Just because you think that you will click with people don't necessarily mean that you will. Just because you like someone don't mean that they're going to like you. I definitely understand that, that aspect of it, because not everyone is meant to get along, not everyone is meant to mesh, not everyone is meant to, become acquaintances or friends, But like I said, I'm a pretty cool person, it is what it is. Regardless if you contact me or not, regardless if you follow me or not, like I said, I won't mention your name for clout unless I get permission to. And it's not about building this channel quickly. It's about sustaining over the years, like you gentlemen have done. And how did you do that? What was the experience of that type of thing? I know things about you based on your videos, but I don't know those type of questions that I may have for you. I really would like to ask questions, and have someone, give me a little mentorship on this YouTube thing, to be honest with you. Put it out there, and not just men. There's also several women as well that I follow, that I subscribe to, some have big personalities, some do not, because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you want someone to gag and roast and laugh and make you laugh. Well, not sometimes you just want people to get straight to the story and talk about it. Sometimes you want to, like, I used to watch a lot of reality TV, and when people give commentary and their perspective on that, you want to see if what you thinking was something totally different. And the reason why I say that I have something in common with these two gentlemen that I've been in their lives and chats and stuff like that recently is because, funny thing is, the videos that I've made on this YouTube channel so far, it seems as though if I make a video one day, that topic or subject comes up in their videos the next day. And it's just like, wow, that's funny to me, because I just said that. Or if they say something was not, I would say, well, I was just thinking that way. I know I'm not the only one who does that or have that, experience with them, because they are, as I said, they're definitely relatable. But it's just that it's funny to me that being a new content creator, being a new YouTuber now, how much my ideas and my thoughts and my process as well as not meld with theirs. And it's not always, meant to be sometimes, but it is nice to know that, what I'm thinking is something that someone else is thinking about as well. May not be the same way, may not be in the same tone or vein as theirs. Tone is theirs, but it's in the same vein as what they said, what they think, and things like that. My delivery is totally different than theirs. As you can see, I'm very just me. I don't do the loud craziness. I do sometimes, every once in a while. I haven't done it on this video because it's not warranted, as of yet for me. I only can be myself in front of the camera. I can only do what I do in front of the camera. I can't, steal someone else's personality and try to morph it into my own. All I can do is be who I am. I hope that you like, like it. Speaking of liking, if you like the content that you have seen, or you want to explore more, feel free to check out my channel. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Do that. Until next time, this is Food Junkie. As I always say, love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, respect someone else. And this is Food Junkie. Out. Peace out.